The gates are just round here. Now, let's see if we can find any of our forebears. Well, we did find a lot of our ancestors here. Found a lot of really old headstones, though. Look, a lot of people seem to have died in that date.
Look at this one. It's for a young man. He's only 20.
And look here. It's one for 3 people who all died on the same date. A father, mother, and daughter.
I wonder what happened in this village all those years ago.
At last, I was beginning to think you weren't coming.
Mother kept finding more and more chores for me to do. And I'm sure she suspects something, and I'll not be able to hide my condition much longer.
I want to tell the world we are to have a child.
Hush, Ewan. Your folks will disown you, and we'll all 3 be paupers.
When I return to university tomorrow, I'll speak to Alex Strachan. He's a good friend, and he knows how to keep his mouth shut. He thinks he may have found a way for us to be together.
Another whole week without you. It seems to get longer every time. I'm afraid Father will find out and put me from the house.
Oh, surely the Reverend gentleman would never do that. Try to be brave for a little while longer. I may not be going back after this week. There's so much sickness in the town. And there's even talk of closing the university for a while.
Ewan.
Ewan.
Well, have you any news for me?
It could be that your luck is about to turn, my friend.
Look, just tell me, you old windbag. Morag is getting desperate.
Alex Strachan is as good as his word. So happens, I had a chance encounter with a young woman at the dock.
You seem to be having a lot of these chance encounters.
Can I help it if the women can't resist me?
Can't resist your money, more like. Man, with all this sickness in the town, don't you think you should keep yourself to yourself for a while?
Well, maybe you're right. Anyway, she knows a ship's captain who will transport you to the colonies. And for a little extra payment, we'll marry you both on board.
Been a good friend to us both, Alex Strachan. I won't forget you when I make my fortune in the New World.
Away with your nonsense, lad. To both of you, in the New World.
I knew there was something. You've not been yourself for weeks. But this, sneaking about like a harlot and giving yourself to a man just for the asking.
Mother, it wasn't like that.
Of course it was. And him with his education, to take advantage of an innocent lass like you.
Mother, I love him.
That sort of love should be kept for the marriage bed.
Ewan thinks he's found a way for us to be together.
No doubt something clever in keeping with his learning. There's no way to hide it, my girl. You brought shame upon your father's house.
She's brought more than shame upon this house. Young Ewan Fraser was buried yesterday. He died of the plague.
Well, whatever happened here all those years ago, I'm glad our baby will be coming into a safer, happier world.